A warm welcome to the newsroom. I am Oyi Adekunle. Policemen have surrounded the Edo State House of Assembly complex in Benin City, the state capital. Apart from many security officials that blocked the entrance into the complex, patrol vehicles were also stationed there. This is coming barely 24 hours after the Deputy Speaker, Yekini Diaye, was impeached by the state lawmakers over alleged gross misconduct. According to reports, the police action was in a bid to prevent an attack on the complex. Diaye has been replaced by Roland Asoro, who was immediately administered the oath of office and oath of allegiance by the Speaker on Wednesday. No repentant Boko Haram terrorists have been recruited into the Nigerian army. Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, gave the assurance in a statement released on Wednesday. This comes amid an allegation made by Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum that his convoy was attacked by soldiers and not Boko Haram terrorists. Following this development, many Nigerians had suggested on social media that the attack was carried out by the repentant insurgents who had allegedly joined the army. But Shehu, reacting to the claims, explained that the federal government's Operation Safe Corridor program aimed at rehabilitating the ex-terrorists were being monitored by the International Organization for Migration, IOM. He also stressed that none of the recent 601 former insurgents who have undergone the radicalization and rehabilitation program is admitted into the military. And still on security, the United States of America has alleged that Al-Qaeda insurgent group has started penetrating the northwestern part of Nigeria. Commander of the U.S. Special Forces Operations Command on Africa, Dagvin Anderson, gave the warning during a media briefing on Wednesday. In his remarks, Anderson said the U.S. have in the past engaged Nigeria and will continue to partner with the country in sharing intelligence. Anderson stressed that ISIS and Al-Qaeda are looking to expand further south into littoral areas, adding that the U.S. is fully engaged with the Nigerian government to provide them an understanding of what these terrorists are doing. The presidency has reacted to the Revolution Now protest held in different parts of the country, saying it should be regarded as a mere child's play and an irritation. The special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, made this assertion known while reacting to a question asked on a live television program monitored by our correspondent. Adesina said the protests were carried out by only a few youths out of the 200 million Nigerians in the country. Reacting to the question on whether the clampdown will continue, Adesina said the government will do whatever is right, whatever is required to maintain peace in the country. Let's take a break here and return with updates on the coronavirus pandemic.
Hello, Alhaji. Right now I'm in Abuja. No. Hello, Adamu. Right now I'm in Kano. Yes. When I get back, I'll just call you.
Look, what is wrong with you? I'm talking on the phone and you are gesticulating and doing. What's wrong with you?
Daddy, where exactly are we as we speak?
Are you alright? This is Lagos.
Well, you just lied to someone that we're in Abuja.
Keep quiet. Who told you you can tell an elderly person is lying?
Daddy, you just lied. And by lying, you're raising corrupt children for the future of Nigeria. That is corruption, not in my country.
Corruption not in my country.
Now believe this corruption. You know if you touch black man. If you like, gather the whole Niger, come together, make the cough. Nothing.
Which one you want?
Give me V&D.
I beg, get small pieces.
How much you want to give him?
Give me 200. Take your change now.
You don't want your changes.
My people, this coronavirus, na serious matter. May una wash una hands regularly. come use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. If you no see water, wash your hand. Oh, make una sit down for house. You see this virus, so e no get leg. Now we dey waka kurukere. No waka around, make the virus for die. No forget, say the betterment of our people. Now for your handy day.
This message is from the Akinfade Foundation in partnership with the National Orientation Agency with support from MacArthur Foundation.
Nigeria has recorded 457 more cases of the novel coronavirus, bringing its total infections to 44,890. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, disclosed this on Wednesday night via Twitter. The new infections were recorded in Lagos, the Federal Capital Territory FCT, and 19 other states of the Federation. While Lagos topped the list with 137 cases, the FCT came second with 76 fresh infections. On a positive note, 314 persons have been discharged in the last 24 hours after recovering from the virus, and this brings the total number of discharged persons to 32,165. Sadly, 17 more deaths have been reported in the last 24 hours, which increases the number of persons who have died from COVID-19 infections to 927. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has warned that political parties' branded face masks and coverings would not be allowed at polling units on election days. INEC Chairman Mahmood Yakubu said this during a town hall meeting in Nasarawa State with political parties and other election stakeholders. The meeting was organized by INEC ahead of a Nasarawa Central Constituency State House of Assembly by-election stated for August 8. It had in attendance the opposition PDP's People's Democratic Party PDP's representative Abdullahi Zubairu and the governing All Progressive Congress representative Mohammed Abdul Mumin. Others in attendance were INEC Commissioner for Voter Education Festus Okoye and a representative of the Presidential COVID-19 Task Force, Asad Hassan. Gambian President Adama Barrow has declared a state of emergency and introduced nationwide night curfew for 21 days as coronavirus cases keep rising in the West African country. The president said the borders and airspace will remain closed for cargo, diplomats, and those seeking treatment abroad. The president actually said the borders and airspace will remain closed except for cargo, diplomats, and those seeking treatment abroad. Worship places will also stay closed in the country, and schools will only allow final year students to sit for exit examinations from 17th of August. Gambia has recorded nearly 700 COVID-19 infections, including 16 deaths. The vice president and 3 ministers are among those infected by the virus, but the president tested negative on Monday. Let's take a break here and return with business news. Don't go away.
Corruption not in my country.
What is wrong with you? Man saying no. Tell them I drew for more than 1 hour.
Ìyá mi, ọ̀rọ̀ yín náà ni mò ń ṣe. Ọ̀rọ̀ yín náà ni mò ń ṣe. Ká kúrò fún Ọlọ́run. Ká satisfy yín níbi ọ̀rọ̀ yín náà ni mò ń ṣe.
Ẹ wo jẹ́ ká lọ jàre ká kúrò nbí báyìí.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú. Hello ọ̀gá. Màá dọ́dọ̀ yín lẹ́sẹ̀ yín. I am assure you 5 minutes. Màá dọ́dọ̀ yín ẹ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
You are deceiving another customer just like you deceived us.
The same way he deceived us.
Eh? Why?
Ètò ní iṣẹ́ yìí. Bó o bá kúrò ò lè jẹun, ò lè jẹun. Bó o bá kúrò ò lè jẹun ìyá mi. Bó o bá kúrò ò lè jẹun. Workshop mi leléyìí. Ibi tí èèyàn bá ti ń ṣe ló ti ń jẹ. Ìyẹn ló ń pè ní workshop. Ibi tó bá ti ń work ni kó má ti shop.
You cannot base your business on lies. Koda now, it is corruption and it cannot work. Not in my country.
Corruption not in my country.
The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, has revealed that it has spent 2.3 trillion naira on petrol imported into the country in 13 months. The corporation said on Wednesday that its total revenue generated from the sales of white products for the period of May 2019 to May 2020 stood at 2.39 trillion naira. NNPC's Group General Manager, Group Public Affairs Division, Kenny Obateru, explained that these were contained in the May 2020 version of the corporation's monthly financial and operations report. It disclosed that petrol contributed about 98.84% of the total sales with a value of 2.37 trillion naira. The Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) has revised the unstructured supplementary service data pricing to allow mobile network operators and financial institutions negotiate mutually beneficial rates. The Executive Vice Chairman of NCC, Umar Danbata, said the Commission amended the determination earlier issued in July 2019 by removing the price floor and the cap. According to him, each USSD section of 20 seconds cost 20 seconds and cost 1.63 naira per session on the MNO network. He said the cost should form the basis of negotiations between MNOs and other related service providers using USSD channels. Oil prices slipped just below 5-month highs on Thursday with support from a weak dollar. Brent crude, against which Nigeria's crude is priced, fell 7 cents to $45.10 per barrel, while U.S. crude was down 25 cents at $41.95 a barrel. The two benchmarks rose to their highest since March 6, completing a 4-day rally after the Energy Information Administration reported a much bigger than expected drop in U.S. crude stockpiles. The dollar index, which measures the greenback against the basket of 6 major currencies, lodged its biggest monthly percentage fall in a decade in July, and a poll found analysts expected it to continue falling into next year. And on the international scene, at least 10 people have been killed and more than 3,300 homes ruined in flooding triggered by torrential rains across much of Sudan this week. According to the country's civil defense organization, some 1,800 homes were completely destroyed, while just over 1,500 were partially ruined, as well as 21 schools and 8 mosques were swept away. The UN on Wednesday said that more than 50,000 people had been affected by the flooding. Downpours in Blue Nile State caused the dam to collapse on July 29, destroying or damaging 800 homes and potentially compromising access to water for over 84,000 people. Heavy rains typically hit Sudan between June and October each year, resulting in frequent flooding. And in sports, Alexis Sanchez has joined Inter Milan from Manchester United on a 3-year deal. Manchester United coach Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has said on Wednesday that Alexis' move to Inter Milan had been made permanent. 31-year-old Sanchez, who joined Inter Milan last August after a session and a half at Old Trafford, has scored 4 goals in 31 appearances for the Italian side. Solskjaer, while speaking to newsmen, confirmed that Alexis will be confirmed as an Inter player on Thursday, saying they wish him all the best. Earlier, Inter chief executive Beppe Marotta revealed that Sanchez had signed a 3-year deal at the San Siro. And that's the latest update from the newsroom. Join us for more on the next hour.